Hello, and welcome to an introduction to the web automation using Leapwork. In this video, you will learn how to design web automation flows by connecting the Leapwork basic building blocks. We are taking Microsoft Dynamics 365 as an example to show you how to automate the sign-in process for the Microsoft Dynamics 365 application. Let's double-click on the Leapwork shortcut to open it. Here is how Leapwork looks after it's fully loaded. To start with, you need to create a new flow. Click New from the left menu. Click on Flow and give a meaningful name. As you can see, you begin with a start block. Here, with Leapwork, we have an option of record and play, so we do the recording of our steps to create our first flow. To start the recording, we need to drag the start block's green connector and leave the mouse. We get the Add Building Block menu. You can see the Start Recorder option on the top. Select the Start Recorder option and you can see the recording started. On the bottom left corner, we start getting the recording button. Hover on the red dot and click on the plus icon. We got the option to start the browser or the application. Here we choose Start Web Browser to launch the URL in the Chrome browser. The selected browser is Chrome, and enter the URL in the Web Address URL text field. After entering the details, click on the Start button. It launches the browser with the given URL. Hover on the page. We can see Leapwork starts capturing the elements. Now, capture the Sign In text field and select the Type Web Text block from the list of blocks. Enter the email ID in the Type Value field and click on Apply button. This will record the step and shows the entered data in the application. Capture the Next button and select Click Web Element from the displayed option. Select Apply button. Capture the text field and select Type Web Text block from the list of blocks. You can expand this field and set the password as hidden rather than plain text by changing the type value to password and click on Apply button. The data entered in the text field is masked now. Capture the Sign In button and select the Click Web element from the displayed option and select the Apply button. Capture the No button and select the Click Web element from the displayed option and select the Apply button. Excellent, it works, and we are signed in. Let's stop the recording and save the recorded steps by hovering on the red dot displayed on the bottom left corner of the screen and click on the tick icon. Here the recording is stopped and the recorded steps are visible on the canvas. Please note, all blocks are connected with the green connector pointing to the direction of the execution of the flow. This means the flow will execute the sequence defined by the green connectors. Before moving further, let's do some changes on the Leapwork screen. To see the whole block on the screen, use Zoom to Fit Flow icon from the top bar. Now we can see the complete block. Minimize the left panel by clicking on the arrow at the left bottom corner. The screen looks good now. Let's run the flow now. Oh, the flow failed. We can see the Type Password block highlighted with a red border, indicating that the flow failed at this point. The error message states, Web element was not found, and the video screen shows that the text box was not loaded yet, so the type text action was unable to find the control. This happens when the application is slower than the Leapwork block expected. To handle this situation, Leapwork provides an Await DOM Change option in all blocks. This option allows the block to wait for the web page to finish loading instead of rushing ahead during execution. It also ensures not to wait if the element is visible to block within defined seconds to save critical time during execution. Let's edit the flow to make the necessary change by clicking the Edit button. Now, expand the Type Web Text block by clicking on Expand. Tick the checkbox labeled Await DOM Change. and close the expanded block by pressing Collapse in the Type Web Text block. Save the flow will ensure the changes are saved. Now the flow will not fail due to timing issues. Let's continue the flow. Now, to prove that the flow works, we need to verify something after the sign in. An easy way to determine this is to find PC, which is the user initials of our username, Phyllis Kauser, in this case. Here, we will use a Find Web Element block to capture the PC initial. This block doesn't do anything except verify that it can see the element. To continue adding the steps to complete the flow, again drag the green connector of the last block and select the Start Recorder option. Now we can see the recording is started. Capture the username displayed on the top right corner of the screen. Here it is PC, and select the Find Web Element from the displayed option. Now stop the recording by hovering on the recording option and click on the tick, i.e. Save and Close Recorder. Now to get the pass after the successful execution, add the pass block as the last block, otherwise the flow will fail by default. Passing means the flow must sign me in and find evidence that I've been signed in to pass. To add the pass block at the end of the flow, drag the green connector of the last block, you get the Add New Building block there, and start typing pass and select the pass block from the selected blocks. Now the flow is completed. Let's execute the complete flow by clicking on the Run button. Once the execution is successfully done, we will get access to a video recording of the flow, and we can follow the execution of the flow by watching the orange border around the building block as the video plays. One can see the complete step-by-step execution by clicking on the activity log, which shows the time, block name, and message in the logs. When we click on the individual log entry, the video of the application displays the state of the application during the execution with the field highlighted in green color on the video. At the same time, the block under execution is highlighted on the canvas with an orange border. This helps in verifying and debugging the flow. The last log entry shows the state of the flow. It is either fail, pass, or done. In this case, our test passed. In this video, we learned how to create a basic sign-in flow and how to use the canvas to debug the flow at a high level using activity logs. Now, try creating this simple sign-in flow in your application to experience how easy it is to build your own flow with Leapwork. Happy automation!